Reflections. I am ZenflowerEma, and today we are doing a past, present, future reading. Remember, this is a general reading, which does mean you may not be able to relate to this reading. However, if you are looking for a more personal reading, please go ahead and check the description box below for my personal information. And just to keep in mind, all of my readings are focused on finance and career. Now, if you are looking for more financial assistance and or guidance after this video, please go ahead and check out my other YouTube channel. We talk about financial literacy as well as investment literacy, or you can follow me on any of my other social platforms below. Information is in the description box. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. Just a few things to mention before we dive into the video. First things first, the comment section is turned off, and the reason I do that is because I do like to create a safe community and just a safe place for the collective to receive their blessings and go about their way. If you do have information or messages you'd like to share with me, go ahead and follow me on those social platforms, and I will share that information with the community there. Donations are also, any information for donations is in the description box. I gratefully appreciate any donations that you guys donate. It does keep the channel up and running. Now, today we're going to be doing, as I mentioned, past, present, future. So it is focused on the financial karma of your past, present, and future. So we're going to pull 3 cards and look into any guidance that we may have for you guys. As you can tell, I'm feeling a lot better. So I was actually sniffering and sick the last couple of videos, but your girl's back. She's back in action. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. So now, if you feel like you are repeating the same financial mistakes over and over again, this reading is for you, because maybe we will unlock something that you need, whether it's a message, whether it is your ancestors trying to speak to you, any guidance that they're trying to communicate to you, any karmic release, anything that revolves karma and cycles. We're going to go ahead and dive into it and talk about it. So we're going to go ahead and pull an overall for you guys. The overall, we pulled the Lover card. I keep forgetting I can't really show the Lover's card online because they are naked, but this is the Lover's card, guys. And then we're going to go ahead and pull 3 cards for your past, present, and future, and then we're going to pull some clarifications on each, okay? As you guys know, my hands always get really stiff and it's so cold on the East Coast. I am learning to deal with it, but it is cold and my body is taking a while to adjust to the East Coast again. Okay. So for the clarification cards, gotta ask that you please guide my hand, making sure to protect the collective. Give them the message that they need to receive in this moment, guys. Alright. As you guys know, the channel is new, so if there are any readings that I'm doing that you guys feel like you can relate to more, or any spreads you guys are liking more, you're finding more beneficial, please let me know. My phone number also is in the description, so you can either text me or you can write me on an email, or you can write me on social media. Just let me know what you guys are finding more useful or you guys are relating to. Okay, finally. We got the past, which is the 6 of Cups. Present, which is the Knight of Cups. We're just going to take that one. And then the future, which is the 8 of Cups. Someone's walking away from something. And then underneath the deck, we have the King of Wands. We're going to pull some messages for you when it comes to the past. We're going to pull some messages when it comes to this present moment and what they want you guys to know for the future. Now, a lot of these cards are guided messages from Spirit. A lot of these cards are spirit numbers, money, financial blockages that you guys need to pay attention to, any messages that they feel that you guys need to know in this moment. So let's go ahead and dive in, and then we'll go ahead and clarify each. Alright, so as I mentioned, the first card we got here was the Lovers card, right? So traditionally, the Lovers card is about a partnership. It's about duality. It's about a union, right? But as I also look at this as a union within yourself, it could also be balance within yourself, that femininity and that masculinity within yourself. But let's keep going and see if we can get a better understanding of what's going on here. Remember, this reading is about financial karmas. So it could be a cycle that you guys have been going through when it comes to lovers or just a particular lover. We did have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so that could have something to do with it. In the past, we do have the Six of Cups here. We have the Six of Cups. So for me, the Six of Cups always has something to do with memories, past memories. It could be healing past memories with a particular person. So maybe there's a past lover that you guys needed to heal a particular cycle with. Maybe you guys are in a relationship and things have just not been going as well because maybe you guys needed to heal your past, or they needed to heal their past. Or maybe you guys just both needed to heal a past together. Maybe you guys went through certain experiences. Maybe there was a lack of trust. And this could have been affecting your financial situation. Now, if we're looking at this from a finance situation, right? Maybe there was a balance that needed to happen within yourself. Something that you needed to heal within your masculinity and femininity. Masculinity generally relates to your career and like taking action and really being the provider for yourself. So maybe there were things in your past that you needed to heal so that you could be the provider for yourself. Maybe you were experiencing some money blocks, or just your relationship. Maybe you could have been, reprogramming or changing the relationship you have with money. In this present moment, it does look like you guys have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups generally, he is on his white horse. Cups always remind me of emotions. So this could be you guys following your heart. You guys could be in a romance right now. Or maybe this is another person bringing you this cup of healing. And it could be, again, it could be this King of Wands here who's trying to heal a particular situation with you guys. Maybe a particular situation that you guys experienced in your past that has been bringing some financial blocks into your career. Or maybe this is you showing up for yourself again in this moment, really following your heart in regards to something. So let's say, for instance, you've been having some financial blocks, or you've been dealing with some financial cycles in your life, or blockages that have been leading to financial burdens. It does look like you guys are finding balance within yourself, and in the past you guys were able to heal a particular blockage or situation that you guys were going through. In this moment, you guys are following your heart towards something. Maybe it's an ideal, maybe it's a person, maybe it's just what brings you guys ultimate fulfillment. And then lastly, we do have the Eight of Cups here. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is really about someone walking away. So maybe what's happening here is you guys are walking away from the past and what you guys have ultimately healed, right? It's like now that you have healed the past, this journey that you've been on, or this karmic cycle that you guys were repeating, you guys are now following your heart, and you're walking away from anything that doesn't serve you guys, any past hurts or past traumas or things that did not serve you, lovers, family members, situations, cycles, anything that does not serve you guys are walking away from it. So another thing that we did get here was moon manifestation ritual, right? So set financial intentions during the new moon and release blockages during the full moon. I actually think we have a new moon coming up. Right now we are in Capricorn season. Actually, I think we are in Capricorn season, officially in Capricorn season today. And I believe the new moon is actually on the 30th, if I'm not mistaken, right? So how I'm seeing this is maybe you guys have in the season been trying to find balance within yourself, masculinity and femininity, heal any past traumas. And in this moment, you guys are really feeling like you want to follow your heart, you want to follow your dreams, you want to follow your intuitions. And Spirit is asking you guys to really do some moon ritual magic or some moon manifestations for the 30th of this month, so you guys can walk away from what does not serve you, and you guys can walk into a new time in your life. Even if you look here on the picture, it is a full moon right there. The next message you guys got was unwillingness to invest in growth. So maybe that was actually the cycle that you guys were going through, where you weren't really investing in yourself and you weren't really growing in a particular way. It says, I can't afford to spend money to make money. So maybe that was one of the limiting beliefs that you guys have. And in the past, you were working on just releasing yourself from this limiting belief that was keeping you guys from growing, whether that was in your career, whether that was in your relationship, in your personal life. Ask yourself, is this feeling permanent, or is it teaching me something? So maybe that's what you were going through. Were you guys in a space where you were weighing out, in the past, you were weighing out what was permanent and what was trying to teach you something, right? So when you look into your past mistakes, or you look into your journey that you guys have been through, it seems like maybe you guys were asking yourself, you know what is permanent? What's not serving me? You know, what is teaching me something? What do I need to learn from this lesson? And it does look like you guys were able to let go, because in the back of this card it says, release resentment. It only weighs you down. So maybe that is the overall goal that you guys were, the overall understanding you guys came into when you decided, or when you will decide, to walk away from what's no longer serving you guys. You're taking the lessons that you have learned and you're deciding to move forward. Maybe it was resentment. Maybe you guys were in a place of resentment when it came to this King of Wands. Maybe that was the past hurt you guys were experiencing. Something that happened with this lover was putting you in a place of resentment, which was ultimately blocking your blessings. So this card here says two different messages. It says, this is a test of your patience and perseverance. Perseverance. Why did I say it that way? You're stronger than this challenge. Keep pushing forward. So what I'm picking up from this, okay guys, so what I'm picking up from this is, in the past, there was an unwillingness to invest in growth, right? So maybe you guys were investing in a person, place, or situation where you guys were not growing. And that was a part of the karmic cycle, right? Seeing what you were going to give your energy to. And it does look like in the past, maybe you guys were able to reflect on this and heal. However, during this new moon, it does look like maybe during this new moon, right now in the present moment, you're stepping into this heart place, right? You've healed what was going on in the past, which was, this unwillingness to invest in your own growth, right? So you let go of what was no longer serving you. And now you're in this place of really sitting with your own desires, your own romantic ideals, your own, following your own heart, your own inner guidance. And what happens is, come this full moon, when you do this manifestation ritual, you not only release resentment, because that was weighing you guys down, you also come to an understanding of the lessons and the knowledge you were supposed to learn from these lessons you guys went through. Because it does say here, you're stronger than this challenge, keep pushing forward. And it does look like that's exactly what you guys decide to do. Because it does look like it was only a test of your patience and your persistence and your perseverance. So let's go ahead and clarify. We're going to take two more. First card we have here is the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Four of Cups. And we're clarifying the Lover's card, right? So the Ace of Pentacles for me, is about abundance, manifestations, or manifesting something, right? So I did say that this card here, the Lover's card, I can't show you guys, I forgot, I can't show you the Lover's card, but the Lover's card really is about, for me, finding balance. As you guys know, there is an angel in the middle of the man and the woman. There's a lot of sun in this card, which does show that it could be divine intervention when it comes to finding this balance, because even in the Ace of Pentacles, it does show the hand coming out of the cloud, which is also how I perceive as divine intervention. It may be career opportunities. When you do come into this full balance is when abundance and manifestations and new opportunities decide to start coming into your life. And it's followed by the Page of Pentacles, which is also about manifestations and financial opportunities as well. Developing your skills, and really just becoming sharper in whatever endeavor you're trying to go into. It's like a new beginning for this manifestation. Lastly, we do have the meditation, the Four of Cups, right? So the Four of Cups for me is, again, about meditating on something. So in the future, it does look like you walk away from something. But we was saying, in order to get to that place, you had to do a lot of healing. You had to do a lot of thinking and really just sitting with yourself. It looks like with the Four of Cups, that's exactly what you did when it comes to the Six of Cups. You guys sat down and you really looked at your past. You looked at your future. You looked at where you were disconnected, where you needed to grow. And that's ultimately what brought you guys to this lover and this ultimate balance when it comes to just breaking free of this karmic cycle, right? We do have Cancer showing up here, and we have 2 Earth placements showing up. So maybe the person that you were dealing with was an Earth sign. Maybe you have Cancer in your placement. Maybe you are a Cancer. Let's go ahead and clarify the 6 of Cups. So that was for the overall. We're going to clarify the past now. Oh, we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom. Alright, Spirit, give me something for the 6 of Cups. Ace of Cups is about overall emotional fulfillment. Okay. We have the 7 of Wands coming out first to clarify. Page of Swords. Oh, that's too much. That's too many, Spirit. Only poppers. Only poppers, Spirit. Only poppers. And they give me 2 again. Okay, cool. I guess we were, and the same card came out. And like when Spirit does that. Okay. So, clarifying the past, we have the 7 of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the 4 of Swords. Okay? So what does this mean? How do I perceive this? So the 7 of Wands is about challenge, right? It's about fighting for something, maintaining control or perseverance. Okay, which was iconic because we got a card here that said, this is a test, your patience, this is a test of your patience and perseverance, right? So maybe the healing that you needed to go through when it comes to, or the new perception that you guys needed to go through when it comes to understanding what you need to invest in, right? Maybe that was the challenge, right? The challenge was to gain this mental clarity, right? Page of Swords. It was about coming to new ideas, coming to new perceptions, new clarities. The Knight of Wands is about being fearless. It's about being impulsive, right? It's a knight, so it's like, it's young. Very similar to the Page for me. It's about having a lot of passion in regards to this change that you're creating for yourself. It's like, in the past, maybe you guys were really we have Leo here. Maybe you guys were really, really fighting for change. Whether it was relationships, it was with people, places, situations, it was with a career, a job. You guys were really experiencing a lot of challenges. Maybe it was a lot of competition. Maybe you just needed to persevere through those karmic cycles of not growing. Maybe you guys were investing in something or someone that was stopping you guys from growing. whether that would be financially, whether that be just in life in general, right? I'm going to give you an example, right? So an example of this is, let's say for instance, you're dating someone or you're in a relationship with someone and you have a lot of perseverance, or you have a lot of drive, and you have a lot of, because we do have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck here, so maybe you had a lot of persistence when it came to your career and what you wanted for yourself, but you were dating people who were unwilling to invest in their future, who didn't have the same perception or mindset about their future that you had, which could have been holding you back. And the challenge for you, or the karmic cycle, was asking you, when are you going to invest in yourself and not allow people to maybe deter you from your path, or maybe hearing what they were saying about, like let's say for instance you have a business idea that you really want to pursue, and you tell the wrong person, and this person doesn't have the drive or the persistence or the perseverance or the willingness to grow in their future, and so they put your message or your word down, and therefore you step away from it. That could be one of those ideas or examples. Or maybe you were investing in someone who wasn't good for you, and Spirit was waiting to see when you would walk away from this situation, because you knew deep down inside that this person was not good for you. I'm going to give you another example. So let's say for instance you guys are dating someone and they're not good for you, and you know it. You know that they're not good for you, but in a weird way you stay with them. And excuse me, I won't say in a weird way because I don't want to place judgment on anything, but you stay with them because maybe you guys knew each other for a long time. Maybe you guys have a strong past. Maybe you guys have been in a relationship for a long time. Maybe they're a childhood friend, right? You kept them in your life for a really long time, or more than they were supposed to be in your life. Simply, maybe it could have been there was a lack of confidence. Maybe it could have been a lack of strength. Maybe this was all you felt like you deserved. Regardless of anything, it does look like in the past you really sat with all of this information. You really sat with it. You meditated on it. You rested on it. You did a lot of healing. A lot of clarity came to you in this space. Let's see what's happening in the present moment for you guys. Okay, Knight of Cups in the present moment. Only poppers, please. Okay, Knight of Cups coming out here again. Knight of Cups clarified by the Knight of Cups. I love when that stuff like that happens. Okay. In the present moment, we got For the Knight of Cups, we clarified with the Knight of Cups, the Strength, and the Ace of Pentacles, right? So again, you guys are really stepping into this creative energy. You're following your heart, right? This could also be the Prince Charming, right? So maybe the person in the past, again, like I said, the person in the past that you might have had a relationship with of some sort. It could be a coworker relationship, it can be a loving relationship, it can be a family dynamic, whatever it was that you guys were going through karmic cycles and were able to heal this. Maybe you guys are now coming into a place where this Prince Charming is coming back. You know, maybe this person is coming back with new ideals after you guys have been through a very challenging time where you both needed a lot of strength to really step into this abundant place. But if it is more so about you, and I like to focus a lot of my readings about you, because truth of the reality is, even lovers, it all comes down to you. People are just reflections of you, and so when it comes to your finances, I like to focus particularly on you. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this was you and finding the love within yourself. This was you finding that balance within yourself. This was you stepping in this place of, okay, I want to heal this past trauma or these past wounds that I have, because I want to show up for myself. I want to be the Prince Charming for myself. I want to follow my own heart. I want to follow my passions. And the Strength card for me is showing up because, sorry, I have something on the cards here. Okay. The Strength card is showing up here because in this present moment it said, and that was even your message, it says, you're stronger than this challenge, keep pushing forward. This is a test of your patience and perseverance, right? So, if in this present moment you are now stepping into a more light-hearted energy where it is, you know, you're being more imaginative, it is you becoming this Knight of what is it called? This Knight of Cups, this Prince Charming of your own dreams and following your own heart, and really just stepping into this strength to call in your abundance, to call in this financial opportunity. If you guys remember the Lovers card, it did pull up both the Ace of Pentacles prior to, just showing that divine is really stepping into your life. 8, you know, they have the infinity sign on the Strength card. It is also card number 8, which is about completion, right? It's about things coming into fruition, that karma being completed. I like this for you. I like it. I like it a lot. Right? So again, really following this message, right? Your strength, you're stronger than this challenge. Keep pushing forward. You guys had a lot of resentment that was weighing you guys down. And you really needed to ask yourself, is this feeling permanent or is it teaching me something? And I feel like that's exactly what you guys were doing in the past when you really stopped and you had that 4 of Swords moment. Clarify the 8 of Cups, please. Okay, so it looks like you guys got the five of Pentacles. Why did I just space like that? You guys got the 5 of Pentacles. You got the Ace of Swords, and you got the Fool card. I really like the Fool card. For me, it's like my I'm walking on sunshine card, because you're really taking a leap of faith towards your dreams, your desires, your hopes, and you're walking with faith. You know, this is someone who is like, you know, I don't know what's coming. I don't know. But I know that it's going to be better than where I just came from. So Again, we're clarifying the Eight of Cups, as you guys can see, is walking away from something, walking away from what does not serve him, walking away from the past emotional traumas, walking away from just anything that wasn't supposed to be in his life, really, or her life. And if you guys really pay attention, you guys have all cups. So really, this is a very emotional reading. This is someone who is emotionally going through the waves of this karmic cycle and really stepping out of this karmic cycle. Now the Five of Pentacles has a lot to do with financial loss. You know, the lack mentality, or walking away from something, walking away from a poverty mindset, maybe the unwillingness to invest in growth, right? So you guys are walking away from this mentality. You guys are walking away from financial struggle. You guys are walking away from this limiting belief that you do not deserve growth, or that you cannot afford to spend money to make money. And what's happening is here is you guys are stepping into a new mental clarity. You guys are having a new breakthrough for this new idea that, you know what, I am worthy of the things that I want to create in my life. You guys were persistent during this karmic cycle, which is allowing you guys to really step into this new place of releasing your old resentments, or releasing things that did not serve you. And you're not in a place of resentment any longer. And with this newfound understanding and clarity, you guys are really stepping out on, you know, this new journey. You guys are stepping out on this new path, this new possibility. You're looking at a lot of possibilities for your future. And you're saying, you know what? We're walking away from what doesn't serve us. And I'm happy doing it. I'm being spontaneous. I am being optimistic. And I like this for you guys. I feel like you deserve it. And we have the King of Cups at the bottom, right? So for someone who just went through all of this emotional burden and emotional cycle, now you guys are walking out as the King of Cups. Someone who has mastered their emotions. Someone who has came into an emotional place of balance with this this Lover's card. You know, you guys have stepped into a place of compassion. You have stepped into a place of more controlled emotions. Okay. So remember the 30th, I believe, the 30th of December is when we will be having a new moon. What I would do if I were you, I would write down all the things that you want to leave in 2024. Everything that you want to leave in 2024, I would write that down. People, places, attitudes, jobs, financial burdens, mental burdens, emotional blocks, anything that you do not want to bring into 2025, I would write that down, okay? And on that day, on the 30th, what I want you to do is I want you to sit with that list. And the things that you want to bring into your life, I want you to write on the other side of that paper. Write on the other side of that paper. What you want to let go, and what you are receiving, and what you are letting into your life on the other side of the paper. And on the side of the paper where you are asking Source to bring these things into your life, I want you to speak it into this present moment. I have let in. I am, speak it into this present moment. And then I want you to burn that piece of paper. And when you're burning that piece of paper, I want you to feel the emotions. Allow yourself to really close your eyes and feel the emotions of releasing these things, letting them go, and letting in the new, letting in what serves you, letting in what makes you feel like you are growing. And let me know how that goes, okay? In the meantime, in between time, go ahead and follow me on all social platforms. Make sure to like this video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a beat, and hit that notification button as well so you don't miss a beat. And outside of that, see you until next time. Bye guys.